Welcome to this video on Introduction to Digital Forensics. In this video, we'll be discussing the basics of digital forensics, what it is, and how it's used. As you can see from our agenda, we'll start with an introduction to digital forensics, then discuss the importance of digital forensics, how does it works, and what are the challenges of digital forensics. I hope you're as excited as I am to dive into this fascinating and important field. Let's get started. Starting with the introduction, we know that in today's world, the use of technology is more pervasive than ever before. From smartphones to computers, we use these devices to communicate, store information, and conduct business. But when these devices are used to commit crimes, it's important to have the tools and expertise to investigate them. That's where digital forensics comes in. It involves collecting, analyzing, and preserving electronic data as evidence in criminal or civil investigations. It is used to investigate crimes such as hacking, cyberstalking, and identity theft. The process of digital forensics typically involves the following steps: identification, preservation, collection, examination, analysis, and reporting of digital evidence. Digital forensics professionals must have a strong understanding of computer systems, networks, and cybersecurity, as well as knowledge of the legal and ethical considerations surrounding digital investigations. They may use a range of tools and techniques to investigate digital evidence. It is also referred to as digital forensic science. It is a branch of forensic science that encompasses the recovery and investigation of material found in digital devices. The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Today, 95% of crime involves a digital device in some way. Digital forensics has become increasingly important in our technology-driven world. Let's take a closer look at why digital forensics is so critical. First and foremost, digital forensics is important because it can provide crucial evidence in criminal and civil investigations, including cybercrime and fraud. It can help identify and track down cybercriminals and recover lost or deleted data. Digital forensics can help prevent future crimes by identifying vulnerabilities in computer systems and networks. It is increasingly important in today's digital world. Now that we've discussed the importance of digital forensics, let's dive into how it works. The process of digital forensics can be broken down into three main steps. Identification. The first step is to identify the digital devices or systems that may contain relevant evidence. This can include computers, mobile devices, servers, and networks. Preservation. Once the relevant devices or systems have been identified, the next step is to preserve the digital evidence to ensure that it is not altered or destroyed. This can involve making a bit-for-bit copy of the data, often referred to as a forensic image. Collection. After the evidence has been preserved, the digital evidence is collected. This can involve searching for relevant data and files, such as emails, documents, and images. Examination. Once the evidence has been collected, it is examined to identify relevant information and data. This can involve using specialized software and techniques to search for and recover deleted or hidden files, analyze system logs, and examine network traffic. Analysis. After the evidence has been examined, it is analyzed to identify patterns, relationships, and potential implications of the digital evidence. Reporting. Finally, the results of the analysis are documented in a detailed report that summarizes the findings, conclusions, and any recommendations or actions that should be taken. Let's take a closer look at some of the different kinds of crimes that digital forensics can investigate. First and foremost, digital forensics is used to investigate cybercrime. This includes hacking, malware, phishing, and other types of attacks that take place in the digital world. Digital forensics can also be used to investigate fraud. By analyzing electronic data, digital forensics experts can identify patterns of fraudulent activity, such as embezzlement, money laundering, and identity theft. Intellectual property theft is another area where digital forensics can be used to investigate crimes. By examining electronic data, digital forensics experts can identify instances of copyright infringement, trade secret theft, and other forms of intellectual property theft. Digital forensics is also a powerful tool in the fight against child exploitation. Finally, digital forensics can be used to investigate terrorism. By analyzing electronic data, digital forensics experts can identify communications between terrorists, as well as other forms of digital evidence that can be used in the fight against terrorism. What are the challenges of digital forensics? There are several challenges associated with digital forensics, including volume of data, complexity of technology, encryption, legal and ethical considerations, chain of custody, time sensitivity, resource constraints. Digital forensics is a critical tool in investigating digital crimes. By using specialized techniques and tools, investigators can uncover important evidence that might otherwise go unnoticed. But as technology continues to evolve, it's important to stay up to date with the latest techniques and tools to ensure that digital evidence can be collected and analyzed in a way that is admissible in court. In conclusion, digital forensics is a crucial field that plays a critical role in the fight against cybercrime and other digital offenses. By collecting and analyzing electronic evidence, digital forensics experts are able to uncover the truth and bring criminals to justice. As we have seen throughout this presentation, digital forensics is a complex and challenging field, but it is also one that is constantly evolving. As technology continues to advance, digital forensics experts must remain up to date with the latest tools and techniques in order to stay ahead of the criminals. In closing, I hope that this presentation has provided you with a better understanding of what digital forensics is and how it works. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of digital forensics. We hope this presentation has given you a better understanding of what digital forensics is and how it can be used to investigate digital crimes.